Hey guys, so this is the fruit of the week. Last video or 2 videos ago, I spoke on wanting to try to implement a fruit of the week into my eating habits and into yours as well. And we did the cantaloupe, which was amazing. I cut it up, put it in a bowl, and I just snacked on it throughout the week. So this is what we're gonna do with the pineapple. I'm making a pineapple smoothie today. I made one in the last video and it was so delish, so I'm gonna make one for my sister. But first we're gonna prep the pineapple, so let's get into it. I like to cut mine thin because they sit in the juice a lot longer and it like absorbs it. Good to go, and you snack throughout the week. It's lunchtime. We are going to be making a kind of like a bowl, pretty much a clean out your fridge kind of meal. We have tomatillos that pretty much need to be used. We're gonna be doing some sweet potatoes and black beans, and we have one pita left. It's just gonna be beautiful. Maybe, ooh, we'll top with some pickled onions. 10 out of 10. First off, an applause for the shirt. Period. This is my shirt. I got this a while ago. This is my first time wearing it and I just love it. Anyways, these are so good. I got them when I was in Seattle and me and my sister are obsessed. So definitely get these. They're a small family-owned business, which I love. They're called Nuts on the Run, Caramel Pecan Sea Salt. Delish. So good. 10 out of 10. And then I just want to show you my water bottle. I'm gonna be working again. I got this stainless steel one and it's 32 fluid ounces and it matches my outfit, but it's also gonna match my work shoes because they're baby blue. It's just so cute. Look, so cute. I highly suggest you getting yourself a water bottle so that you can carry water around with you and it can be easily accessible. We want to stay hydrated out here, okay guys? Hydration is key for a healthy body, clear skin, and overall a boost in energy. So get your water bottle. Off to the state fair.
Thank you. I need someone kind of tall.
If assistance is needed, please notify the operator as the ride does not stop during loading and unloading. This attraction takes you up to 65 feet high. Please watch the action of the ride and do not participate if you have fears of heights.
I'm in the air! This is like when we went skiing.
I don't got my things on sport mode.
you guys. That was awesome. This did not look like how it went. I loved every second. We're going on the slides.
Adults riding with children. You must keep your child on your lap at all times and hold them on your lap for the duration of the
Are
ride.
you excited?
Yes.
Ready? Go, guys, go, guys, go. We're going, we're going. Wait, wait. Not you pulling me. You said you coming with me. You said go. Y'all, she literally pulled me. You're so strong. You're so strong. Why are you so strong? Oh my God! We are headed to Hmart for the first time. If you don't know what Hmart is, it's like a big Asian grocery store. They got a lot of good stuff in there. They got like the Napa cabbage you could use to make the kimchi. They got sweet and sour. They got miso paste. I'm listing these things because that's what we're going there to get. And they have an abundance of other things. But I'm really excited because I've heard great things about it. And finally I get to go. So let's go.
I want you to come here. I just need you near. No matter how, just make it easy. How does it feel when you're rolling around to be the only one?
I did it. My first day of orientation is done. I could really cry. I'm like so proud of me. Overall, a very, very good orientation. Shout outs to them. I actually feel like I learned a lot today, which is interesting because usually they just throw a bunch of modules at you and expect you to do them. And if you guys don't know, modules are just pretty much courses with tests that you have to do. This was like so informative. They had like little sections. Like there was an escape room where me and my group had to like figure out what to do with the patient in order to leave the room. That was pretty fun. Got to put in IVs into a fake arm. They went over the pumps with us and how to use them. I just remember me when I first started travel nursing. 1 year out of nursing school and 1 year on a unit, not even like 9 months, and then I started travel nursing, and I was just such a cute little baby. Just really proud that like I did it. Like I actually went. I have another orientation tomorrow, but it's only for an hour and a half, and then Wednesday I have another orientation from 8 to 12, and then Thursday and Friday I start my shifts, but I'm being precepted, so this whole week I'm pretty much just getting orientation. I feel like I'm really off to a great start. Yeah, I learned a lot of new things, like the glucometer. Usually most nurses will like pull out the little glucose strip, but there's like a little tab on the back that you push down on and it ejects the strip. And they made us stick our own finger. Y'all, I freaked out. Like, I have no problem sticking other people, but when it comes to me, I'm such a scaredy cat. Like, I was having a panic attack in the place. Look, you see my injury? Look, it's right there. That part I didn't like. My blood sugar was 78, which is pretty good. You want your sugars to be between like 70 and I think 140. Something like that. Google it. Yeah, I just did so good. Good morning, guys. I have a smoothie this morning and water. Today's orientation is from 8 to 12, so I don't really need much food. I'm gonna come home and cook. We're doing miso ginger soup today, so that's gonna be so good. I can't wait. I love making soup. It's such a soothing, calming experience for me. But yes, I'm ready to go. Yesterday, I just went to pick up my packet and meet my manager to just let me know what I'm gonna be doing. They was talking about something I could cover for respiratory. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm gonna be floating throughout the hospital and kind of being a resource, so I'm gonna learn a lot. And I've been having a lot of anxieties about it, but some of you may not know, but my sister is also a nurse, and last night we started like talking about just basic things that nurses do at the bedside, such as like putting in Foleys, transfusing blood, EKGs, blood draws, ostomies. We were just going over things like that, and it just eased my anxiety so much. It started putting things together for me, things that in the past I wouldn't have put together. And I think that has a lot to do with the experience that I've had as a nurse. A lot of stuff makes sense because when you first start working in the hospital, there's just so much to learn. Procedures, to protocols, it's just very overwhelming. But over time, you start to be like, oh, that goes with that, and oh, that's why they needed that. I think where I am at now, I'm very logical about the body because I've been on a journey to heal myself first and foremost, and so I'm very aware of my body and a lot more in tune with it. And so going back to the bedside and just putting two and two together just makes more sense now. And I think it's also maybe because I'm older, I don't know. I really just ease my anxieties a lot, and I'm just looking forward to just like learning as much as I can before I start my own shifts. I have 2 shifts with a preceptor and then I'm on my own. So there's that, but we're gonna take it step by step, and I'll show you guys on my days off what I do to rejuvenate myself, to soothe myself, to calm my nervous system. It's gonna be quite an interesting journey. I look forward to seeing where I am 3 months from now and how I've grown as a nurse and as a woman. So yes, this is my fit. I love these pants. I'm gonna link them down below if you want to get them. They're yoga pants, but they have pockets. So they're very like easy to use, and they are super tight and cinched, and they're comfy. They're really soft. Let me show you my shoes. Aren't they cute? They go in my water bottle. You see the theme? Anyways, I have to go get money.
Hi guys. Okay, so I'm back from my orientation. It was great. We just learned about the computer system. So I was just clicking all morning. But I'm back now. I know I said I was gonna make ginger miso soup, but change of plans. We have food. I'm really excited. So I went to this Mediterranean place. They gave me mad food. And it all looks so good and it smells amazing. I'm just so excited. So we have the, what is this? Cauliflower. Yeah. No, this looks divine. Big old pita breads. This garlic sauce, it's made with potatoes, so it's vegan. Garlic mushrooms. Garlic mushroom. Red quinoa, cilantro, jalapeno hummus. Look how much hummus they gave us. It's a hummus salad. Look at this. Huge. Black bean burger. All that for $48. Can you believe it? I'm about to start my first shift, y'all. I don't know why I did this to myself. I'm feeling really anxious and a little excited too, just to see what it's like, but definitely anxious. Soup is like one of my most calming remedies, and I think that it's gonna be great for my tummy for tonight. I'm ready to go. I'm a brave girl. I can do anything anyone else can. And this is not my first rodeo. It's just been a while. God got me. And who knows, maybe this will be an amazing thing for me. But if it's too much, I will quit. I don't care. I do not.
This is the end of the week update. I made it through my first week of orientation. My 2 preceptorships went really well. I was a little bit slow just because I didn't want to make any mistakes. I still feel like I did really good. Charting, I'm figuring out what needs to be charted, what I need to do, things like that. Because each hospital is different. Some hospitals require certain things and other hospitals require other things. This profession is really kind of go and try and find out and learn and grow. It can be anxiety inducing, but it's also very fun and rewarding, especially when you have a patient who you connect with and you see them getting better, or you just have a really good shift and you feel like you actually made a difference and you helped someone. I'm looking forward to those type of experiences. I also bought myself a heater because I'm not gonna be cold. On a more serious note, I would say at the end of my last shift, like it was literally 6 a.m. guys, like I had an hour left, and there was this patient that was walking around the unit. It seemed very innocent at first. He was getting coffee. He was chit-chatting with, at the time, his nurse. I wasn't his nurse, but I had went and asked her a question, and you know, he started a little small talk, and you know, I'm professional, I'm kind, you're in the hospital, I'm not gonna ignore you. So you know, I responded back, and then I said have a good day, and I went about my business. I went into one of my patients' room and I needed to get her juice, so I went to the nutrition section on the unit. As I'm headed out of her room to go to the nutrition area, he's walking down the hallway. He rounds the corner. He is like leaned up on the fridge very close to me, and he's just like, oh, do you have a man, you got a boyfriend? And I'm like, yeah, I do. He was like, oh yeah, I figured you did. Oh, well, you should take my number. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. And he was like, okay. He's just getting closer and closer, and I'm like getting so anxious. I'm trying to find the girl with the grape juice. I can't find the grape juice. They got prune juice, they got apple juice, they got orange juice, they don't got no grape juice. I'm trying to grab juices. He's just like right on me, y'all. At one point I dropped the juice. He picks it up. I'm like, I can't give this to her. I throw it out. Mind you, he has MRSA. His ass should be in his room. So he's just all up in my personal space to the point where I dropped my juice. I was so nervous and I just didn't know what to do at the time. So I did what most women sadly have to do, which is to be nice and polite and try and make it out of the situation without any confrontation. And that's exactly what I did. And I went back into my patient's room because the area was kind of like right next to her room, but it was still in like a nook cranny area. And I go in there and she's looking at me, she's like, is everything all right? And I'm just like honestly kind of shaky, and I'm just like, yeah, there's just this guy and he was just being very inappropriate. He was just saying crazy weird things. I've been in situations like this before where men are inappropriate in professional settings. You know, I grew up in New York. You would be walking home from the bus and there would be like men in cars slowing down, trying to talk to you, honking at you at the age of 12, 13, 14. Sadly, this isn't new to me, and it sucks. So, you know, I've tried to just kind of shake it off. I went back to the front and I was sitting, y'all, while I'm sitting there trying to like calm my nervous system, he comes out of his room, or he was going into his room. Yeah, he was going into his room. It was literally right across from where I'm sitting at the nurse's station. Mind you, I've never seen him come in or out of that room. I was like, are you serious? He gave me a little look or whatever, goes in his room. He comes back out 5 minutes later and he's like nodding at me to come around the corner like, sir, excuse me? I'm not going anywhere with you. Why would you even think I would want your MRSA butt? And then he comes back to go back into his room. I'm just like sweating. I'm nervous because I'm like, I know he's gonna come back this way. So he comes back, drops this soggy looking napkin on my desk. Now there's MRSA everywhere. I'm just like, ew. I was so disgusted. It looked wet. I don't know if his hands were sweaty. I don't know what he did, but I could see like little black lines on it. He wrote his number on the paper and went into his room. At that point, I was just like, this is honestly ridiculous. This is like honestly ridiculous. I got me some gloves. I wiped on my whole desk, everything. Finally, my preceptor comes and I tell her what happened. She was just like, I think we should escalate this. And I was just like, I just want to, you know, just like forget about it and move on. And she was like, okay, but I really do think we should escalate it. And at that time, it was like change of shift. So new nurses and CNAs were coming on board. And she said the charge nurse from last night said that the same situation kind of happened to her, like he was making inappropriate comments to her. And there was this beautiful CNA coming on. She's just so gorgeous, and she was gonna have him as a patient. CNAs are in there cleaning people up, spending lots of time in the room, and I just know that he was gonna try something with her. So I was like, all right, let's escalate it, because it happened to another woman, it happened to me, probably gonna happen to this beautiful girl. It stops with me. I escalated it. We called the charge nurse. I see, you know, security upstairs. Okay, headed into his room. They weren't in there long. You know, I don't really think much happened, but I think that at least for a day, maybe he will get himself together. At least for a day, he won't be harassing women because I spoke up. And so that's kind of the title of this whole vlog, which is not even just it's hard being a baddie nurse at the bedside, it's just hard being a woman in this world because we are just constantly sexualized. Men seem to think it's appropriate to make you feel uncomfortable in working environments. I think the first thing I could do is take a step back, give myself more room and more space, gain my personal space back by taking a step back away from someone who has entered my personal space, and then saying, you're making me uncomfortable. I think we need to speak up for ourselves as women in any profession, but especially at the bedside, because we see a lot more. These are not normal situations. We're seeing a lot of physical stuff. We're leaning over people, we're touching people. Like, there's even more room for inappropriate behaviors and acts to occur. I just want to put it out there that you don't have to put up with that. Looking back on it, I feel so proud of myself, and I'm so grateful that I said, yeah, okay, fine, let's escalate it, because he ruined my night and I'm gonna ruin his day. Looking back on it, I do feel like any situation prior to that I have been in, I stood up for that younger version of myself. I just want you guys to know that you can stick up for yourself. You can be a blossoming, beautiful flower and go out into the world and be all that you want to be, but don't let these men try you. And when they do, handle business, okay? It's a work in progress, you know, I'm not a badass. I'm just a girl. You see my hair? Like, I'm just a girl. But I'm transitioning into a woman, and the woman I envision myself to be, she doesn't allow that for herself or for anybody around her. Yes. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. This is a crazy week. I'm just taking it week by week, and I think that's all you can ever really do in life, is just take it day by day, maybe even moment to moment. But we're gonna be okay, and this is still a blessed life. Happy healing. Love you guys.